Bueller? Bueller?
Bueller. 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 Well, guys, I guess we're starting the Spice Code chat, and our main host is not here at the moment for some reason, or just not talking. So I'll kick it off here. So, Dwight, what did you think about this episode?
I was happy with it. Quite happy with it.
Yeah, I think it covered a lot of things, and certain characters did what we expected, and there were some surprises that I personally loved.
Yes.
Great scenes.
I think what I loved most was the fact that there was nothing catastrophically heart-wrenching about anything in this episode. There was no Red Wedding-esque knife to the heart to the viewers.
I think they're planning for like all of the deaths to happen in season 8 in the actual war.
Oh, I would imagine so. Yeah.
Yep. So, I guess all right. How did the episode start out? Do you remember? You just watched them already.
Spoilers.
Yeah, literal. Yeah, I started it just an hour and a half ago, or 2 hours ago,
yep.
Whatever. Anyway, the episode started with everyone fucking sailing towards this and heading towards this meeting. It started with everyone was at King's Landing, and
yep.
the Unsullied were outside the gates, and so were the Dothraki, and Bronn was talking about how he loved being called Lord.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Jamie's like, yeah, that shit'll fade.
And I think Bronn realized how fucked they were if they were to fight the Dragon Queen, looking at the armies.
Yeah.
Even though he already knew they were fucked when he saw the dragons and the Dothraki before.
Yeah. He'll do what's in his best interest. I'm happy to see he survived the season. I was pretty damn sure Cersei would have him killed.
Yep. I think Jamie did have him protected enough, and he did make an excellent point. What he did allow for Cersei to bring all of her enemies underneath one area, so if she really wanted to kill him, he gave her an opportunity.
Yeah, he certainly made a fair point.
Yeah. But, all the reunions at the start of the episode, too, were a little heart-touching, We had Tyrion meeting Bronn again, Tyrion meeting Potter.
Tyrion had already met Bronn.
Yeah.
Maybe this time he got a more opportunity to say something, but Bronn arranged the meeting, so he already saw him. But he did see Potter for the first time in a while.
I think Bronn arranged through like a third party. I imagine Tyrion just sent, or Varys sent someone to go communicate. So they probably didn't really actually have much opportunity to talk the first time.
Yeah, probably.
And then, the Potter Union and the Hound being able to get a few of his little phrases out. I loved his little threat, if anyone touched the box, they'd be the first ones to die.
Yes.
I was like, yeah, Hound.
Telling the Lannister soldier to fuck off.
Yep. I'm sad.
Did you catch the quick reference to Podrick's magic dick?
Oh yeah, I love that. Ron is like, you can suck his magic dick later.
Hello?
How are you back?
Hey. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my mic. I had to go find another phone to call.
Yeah, that's fine. We started it. We just covered the beginning, and then we just said about how they were uniting and the little lines between Tyrion and Bronn, and Bronn saying you can suck his magic dick later. I was just going to say, then we got our, when they all finally gathered at the Dragon Pit, I was a little disappointed we didn't get the Clegane Bowl.
The what?
Oh, the Clegane Bowl. It's the fight between the Hound and the Mountain that everyone's been waiting for since season 1. Clegane Bowl. Fine.
Clegane Bowl, right? Okay.
Yeah, we'll get that eventually, I'm sure.
How come, like, the Hound isn't, like, weirded out at all by how the mountain is completely dead?
I don't think he realized. He just thinks he looks fucked up.
Well, he definitely looks fucked up, that's for sure.
Yeah. Probably looks more like how Clegane sees him in his head. Monster.
Did you guys mention...
Anyway, would you like to start directing this episode? Because we're kind of flying by the seat of our pants here.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's awesome. It sounds like you guys are doing great.
Yeah.
No, but I'm asking you to
guys
take over, so I don't have to. Or Andrew doesn't have to.
Sorry, I got a loud
Andrew wants
motorcycle
to
passing
take
me.
over.
Did you guys mention that line that maybe it really is just all cocks in the end?
Oh, I forgot to mention that line. That was a good line. I'm trying to figure out the episode,
wasn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so you guys already covered all the different meetups. I enjoyed that the Hound and Bran got to see each other again.
Yep.
No tension there.
Oh,
I would have really liked for him to have mentioned the redhead that he talked about her with.
Hey.
I felt that would have been nice.
Hey, that was locker room talk.
Oh, yeah.
you don't tell her. Hey, I met this bro of mine who helped save my life, who wants to bang the living crap out of you.
Yeah, just throw that out there. Apropos of nothing.
Yeah, just throw it out there. Go, hey, this guy really deserves it, and he really likes it. It's not even a joke this time.
Well, he might be dead now.
He might be dead now, yeah. But
No,
I think he's gonna be one of the few that will survive that.
Yeah, but the whole wall came down. I mean, there's no way he made it far enough away from that.
Well,
he ran.
It would have shown his death, and there was literally something from his point of view where he saw the wall come down and his side of the wall stayed. So he was on the other side of the wall that's still standing.
But we're getting a little ahead of ourselves, guys. That's at the end of the episode.
Yeah, okay.
We'll get to that later. All right. So we're all at the Dragon Pit now. They're all gathered, and you got the little googly eyes between Brienne and Jamie happened there.
Googly eyes? I don't think they...
Oh, she was googling him hard, and he was kind of giving her like, "You're still alive. Look." Yeah. He's like, "Careful.
Oh,
my crazy jealous girlfriend, Queen's here, sister."
Well, now that Jamie's finally turned to the light side, he's probably going to have to fight Tormund for Brienne.
Good prediction. Solid prediction.
No, I'm thinking that a lot's going to happen. No. All right, so to Dragon Pit, we had I like Daenerys' late entry with the two dragons. Like, Cersei's like,
yeah,
where is she?
Fuck, I didn't.
No?
I thought that was stupid. Immediately from the start, I thought, oh, you brought both the fucking dragons. Now they're going to know something is up. And I was fucking right.
Yeah, that's true. So, one thing I was thinking, after they've decided that, after they part ways at first, when they're basically all standing around like, oh, I guess we're fucked now because she decided not to help us. And they were trying to think of what to do. I was thinking, why not just take King's Landing now? I mean, you got everyone there. Let's just do it.
Oh, man. I was just thinking, like, if they literally killed Cersei at any time, who's going to take over King's Landing after Cersei? They just need to assassinate her.
I mean,
they needed
shitty, though, I mean.
Well, yeah, but Cersei's just as shitty as them Cersei blew up a shit ton of people.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, an eye for an eye just leaves everyone blind, right?
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about John's decision to be like, nah, I already swore loyalty to Dany. I can't help you out.
I think the immediate benefits, there are none, but I think there's going to be long-term benefits to his decision. Because Jonathan's building himself up to be someone that everyone respects and listens to, and who is honest. He was saying the only way that words matter is if you keep them. And I think that influenced Jaime heavily later in the episode when Jaime decided he was going to go north like he promised he would.
I don't think that his name is Jonathan. But anyway, go on.
What was that? Sorry, there's a lot of clanging.
Sorry, my bed's all fucked up and I need to fix it. Forgive me.
So what did you say, Isby?
I don't think that his name is Jonathan. But
okay, John.
Anyway.
I don't know why I said Jonathan. It's probably because I'm always saying Jonathan here, because our friend John likes to be called Jonathan now.
Yeah, now.
But yeah, so but I think John made the right decision long-term wise. It's the only way he can have everyone respect him, and how the story's heading right now, I think he is going to be the one that ends up in the Iron Throne.
And hey, got him some Dragon Queen pussy, didn't it?
Oh yeah, he did. A little bit of ant.
Did they have to be explaining the incest while the incest was happening? I mean, come on.
Yes, they did. Because it's not a true Targaryen romance if it's not a little incestuous.
I mean, I appreciated the scene with Sam and Bran getting together to explain everything to each other, and they're like, "Oh, holy shit, he's the real one who's supposed to be on the throne." And
we gotta tell John when he gets there, as John's on the ship. Yeah, I'm supposed to be
saying that while he's fucking his aunt. I mean, come on.
I appreciated it, but all right. So, I like the reveal of the white to everyone, and how, like, even Cersei got scared. She's like, "Oh wait, what? This is real?" Because they're like, "What's in that box?"
Euron bitched out. That was interesting.
He didn't really bitch out.
So how did they plan that in advance, though? He's gonna pretend to bitch out.
I think they're planning.
He another reason to storm off.
Yeah, I think he was setting up the whole him calling out the dwarf and doing this and that. There was a whole act where, in some way, he was going to find an opportunity to just say, "Oh, I'm bailing," but the white just gave the perfect excuse.
Yeah, I gotta say, I was fucking right that. Of course, she's just going to betray everyone. Of course, she's going to do that. And why the hell isn't Tyrion knowing that that's going to happen?
I think I'm
sure he does.
I think the main goal was, which they didn't really mention, was they mostly don't want Cersei marching in on the back of them while they're fighting the North. Which Cersei herself, even her plan to backstab them, she's just going to leave them alone up north. She's not going to chase after.
Which is in itself pretty good.
Yeah. So they're not going to be fighting a battle on two fronts. And now she's also lost Jaime, who is her main tactician.
Ooh, good point. She doesn't really have any other military smarts around there, does she?
No. Other than Bronn. Who she doesn't like.
Bronn's still good? Why didn't Jaime bring Bronn with him?
Yeah. Bronn probably stayed behind.
No, he probably was in the Blackwater. Probably headed toward the Blackwater to pick him up.
Maybe.
Well, yeah, so
everyone seems to be teleporting around everywhere this season, so
they're using ships.
There's magic and stuff.
Yeah.
You guys ever watch Film Theory? Matt Pat?
No.
Well, I think a lot of people are able to travel around a lot faster this season because a lot of them are moving in smaller groups, and also there's not a bunch of war outside. Like, a lot of our earlier seasons, there's a lot of just spread out armies everywhere, so you'd have to do massive detours to get around everyone to not get killed. But now that there's no open field fighting, there's a little bit more of a straight path. You don't have to...
What the hell are you talking about, man? Jaime marched the Lannister army from Casterly Rock all the way to Highgarden and then to King's Landing in a fortnight.
You did a lot of running. No.
Casterly Rock
Even if
and Highgarden aren't that far away.
Yeah, they're like neighbors.
they are pretty far away. If you, like I was saying, Matt Pat did some topography or whatever, mapping stuff to find out it's about 900 miles away. Get there and then get from Highgarden back to King's Landing in a fortnight. You would have to, all the troops would all have to be on the horses and all have to be galloping constantly without sleep.
He probably used the Greyjoy army or navy to get closer to Highgarden. Because ship travels a lot faster. No, ship travels a lot faster.
Well, yeah, but then they'd have to march to the sea and then march back.
Highgarden's next to the sea. So is Casterly Rock. So is King's Landing.
Well, yeah, but they'd have to go all the way around Dorne to get from Highgarden to King's Landing.
Well, there's really no one running Dorne right now, is there?
No, there's no one running Dorne. Dorne's kind of just been forgotten for now.
I'm just saying the distance. It doesn't really. I think Dorne's completely advanced. Basically, it's just a probably
Dorne's
down there.
Dorne's in the same situation as the Stormlands.
Yeah.
It's just people kind of just doing their own thing.
Well, not really.
Anyway,
technically, Cersei is of House Baratheon, so I'm sure she has a vassal of some sort heading up the Stormlands.
Has or had. But it's probably such a minor name that no one cares. And she probably cares so little for the Stormlands, because the Stormlands isn't a wealthy area at all.
Right.
Anyway, Matt Pat's theory for how everyone's able to move around so fast is because in Westeros, everyone's just fucking huge. Everyone's like 12 feet tall, and that's just normal. You just never really have anything to compare them to, so because they're only comparing next to each other, so they're all just fucking giant.
So their horses are huge too?
Yeah. That's
okay. Man, the giants must be really big.
There is the.
It's not my theory. It's Matt Pat's theory.
Who the fuck is Matt Pat? Why the fuck do we care?
He's like one of the most famous people on YouTube. Anyway, we should watch his theory sometimes, though.
Were you guys surprised that Cersei didn't kill Tyrion as I was?
Well, if we're thinking about it in terms of how stories are told and how the arc of the show is going to go, not exactly, but if we just look at her character and whatever, yeah, a little bit.
You know.
Speaking of Cersei killing her brothers, she told the Mountain to kill Jaime. How come the Mountain didn't kill Jaime?
She kind of gave the order, but she didn't go through with it.
She didn't. She nodded, do it, and then nothing happened.
Yeah. Well, Jaime got to walk off like a baller. He broke up with his bitch of a girlfriend.
I feel like the Mountain was just like, oh well, Jaime's too cool. I can't kill him at that moment. He had a good stretch.
Maybe the Mountains are really good at reading Cersei too. Like, she'd be pissed at me if I killed him.
Yeah.
I don't think the Mountain's really good at anything other than killing, so...
He's a really good... No, he's a really good listener to Cersei. Like, she has him wrapped around her little finger somehow.
Oh, you mean in terms of loyalty?
Yeah.
Listener, oh, he always hears what I have to say. I figure that's just, a product of the fact that he's kind of half dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. He is very loyal.
Okay, so we gotta talk about this motherfucking plot, which I don't know why it's still even a part of the show. Theon coming to Jon and being like, "Am I a Stark?" And he's like, "Yes, you are Stark and a Greyjoy."
Well, I think Jon is a very understanding character compared to a lot of people in Westeros. And he himself had battles with himself of, am I a Snow or am I a Stark?
Yeah.
So he could kind of relate to Theon on that level. And I think he's heard what Theon's gone through, and so he's like, well, he's kind of served his penance for everything he's done. And he is trying to change.
He's so bad at changing them.
He really is.
Then he gets to have that fight and have his nutlessness work towards the advantage. I thought he just chopped his dick off, though. I mean, does he not?
He probably cut it
I feel
all
like that
off.
would... You know,
No,
I feel like
he chopped his balls off and he slayed his dick.
Okay, but I still feel like he probably has some scar there. Like getting kicked like that would probably still hurt like a bitch.
Well, sure, but not like getting kicked in the balls hurts.
Yeah, his face was pretty beat up, so. Probably
yeah,
wasn't
like he was
much.
just like, he kicked him several times and he's just like, yeah, that does nothing. I mean, do something, yeah.
He's had plenty of time to let that scar heal down there.
I suppose.
My question is, how does he pee?
That is a good question. Probably just like through a hole that's just like there.
Yeah. It probably just kind of sprays everywhere.
Yes, that's it.
That's half the humiliation. Exactly, yes, that's it.
But,
he's probably just covered in piss all the time.
Well,
yep.
It's a time and it's emblematic of the Middle Ages, and I imagine a lot of those people with all their armor just kind of test themselves.
Probably.
Too much of a hassle to take that shit off every 20 minutes or every 2 hours of piss.
But yep. But no, it was a good episode all in all. We got
okay.
we got a somewhat truce out of it.
Yeah. All right,
So
let's talk about Winterfell.
Are we?
That was the
thing that I
favorite
was
part of the
absolutely
episode.
right on.
Yes.
What?
Yes. Andrew knows. Andrew knows that's absolutely
I was
right.
so excited for that scene when it happened. Like, I was like, oh no, this is just betraying.
Okay,
oh wait. Ah.
Let's divide this into 2 parts. So we have the first scene where Littlefinger's talking to Sansa and trying to throw her against Arya.
And it seemed to be working in his favor at that moment.
Yeah, I had faith. I thought that he was like, oh man, Littlefinger, he's doing his schemes. He's gonna get this. He's gonna do it. He's from King of the North.
I think the one that really fucked it over for him was Bran.
Good little game.
But I love it. Yeah. She's like, for treason and murder. Arya's standing there. You got Littlefinger standing in the corner, just smiling, like, ha 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 ha.
He's always in that fucking corner.
Yep, and then she's like,
always in the fucking corner.
And she's like, you are being charged with murder and treason, Littlefinger. And then that just, oh shit face of his, like, what? What's going on?
He went down so bad, so hard.
Yeah. I love how he's like trying to defend himself so much there too, like trying to justify himself and everything, and He's like,
Do
no,
we,
wait.
I have a question for the both of you to get your opinion. Do you think Sansa and Arya, first off, that Arya knew what was going on the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? We're saying yeah?
I think
For sure, yeah.
Sansa, Arya, and Bran got together, had a conversation, because that's when Bran revealed that Littlefinger's the one that killed their dad. And then, well, didn't kill him, but held a knife to his throat and got him killed by betraying him.
Okay. So my real question was the Knight of the Vale that refused to take him to back to the Vale.
Yeah.
Do you think he was warned about any of this, or did he flip on Baelish in that moment?
You know what? They didn't really specify, but the way that they were acting, it seemed like they kind of knew what was going down. At least the leaders did. So there might have been a convening or a message sent to specific people, like, "Hey, this is going to be going down here." But
yeah, I mean,
I could see him. I could see it being either way.
That's the thing. I agree that it wasn't really specified, so I'm trying to gauge what you guys think.
Yeah.
I'm of the opinion that he turned on him in that moment. He heard all that, and he's like, "Yep, that sounds like this guy that I've been working for. That all lines up. This guy kind of sucks. Now I have a reason to say fuck him."
Yep. And I feel like he was always more loyal to
Lysa?
Sansa more than him.
Oh, yeah.
At that time.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, fucking what a great scene.
Yeah.
No, it's
nice
so hard.
Now we don't have to worry about Littlefinger at all. His scheme
was it
is
revealed
explained.
before that knife was Littlefinger's?
Oh yeah,
the audience know
that happened in season 1 where they were. Littlefinger says, "Oh, I lost that knife in a bet to Tyrion when Tyrion was still coming down from the north, and that's why Lady Stark captured him and took him to the Vale, was because they thought Tyrion was the one."
Right.
But it was Littlefinger.
Yeah, but did was ever revealed to the audience before that was actually bullshit, and it was, and he never lost it to a bet?
Well, we knew as an audience, we knew that Tyrion didn't order the kill, and Tyrion didn't use the knife. So the two things was it was either Littlefinger or it was Joffrey, because Joffrey may have found the knife in the armory and gave it as payment to the cutthroat, because that knife is hella valuable. So we knew it was either Joffrey.
I remember hearing that. I think I remember hearing them talking about that it might have been Jaime's knife, because Jaime was the original one trying to kill Bronn in the first place.
Yeah. But we weren't. But we knew that Baelish at one time owned the knife.
Yeah, for sure. Did we? I thought it was interesting. Go on. Wait.
I would like to point out that we said someone said that that's the last we've seen of him, and I would have to disagree. I believe his face will be seen again.
Who will be seen?
The face of Peter Baelish.
Oh, it's going to be worn by Arya.
It's a good disguise.
Ooh.
Getting your way to King's Landing.
Man. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. That'd be fun. I thought it was interesting how they kind of revealed that, or I guess not really revealed, but said publicly to the whole crowd up there that Littlefinger was really the whole reason why all this war and fighting started in the first place.
He really was. He was the catalyst.
Yeah, he started everything.
Yep. And he wasn't able to complete his plan.
God, I I was really hoping that his plans were gonna go through a little bit farther, just a little bit more. That's alright.
I get a lot more respect to Sansa, because seriously, he did fuck Sansa over multiple times. Because he pinned the assassination of Joffrey on her. He sold her to the frickin' Boltons.
I'm glad that, like, finally, she got her comeuppance on him, because he was just crazy underestimating her so much the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
well,
so...
Sansa says she's a slow learner, but she does learn.
Yeah.
No one won the bet.
No one did.
No one died. I think I remember reading something about one of the show writers that he was saying this season he was a little disappointed that they steered away from killing any of the main characters, but he's hoping that they all start being a little bit more free in the next season.
I was so ready to watch Jaime die in that last scene.
Oh. Damn it, Podrick, why are you still alive, you magical dick bastard?
Oh, yeah, Podrick and Bronn went off together. We never got to see them having a drink. I was hoping to see a little funny moment there. For that.
It was just probably a little like, what have you been up to? I'm a lord now. Oh, that's cool. What have you been doing? I saw Brienne beat the shit out of the Hound.
That was a good fight. We'll watch that again. Okay,
okay.
So then we got the big thing. Eastwatch.
Yep. Oh, I love how they're just like, they see the army coming in, they're like, oh, we're fucked. All right, guys, get ready for this. And then all of a sudden you hear roaring in the distance, and they're like, what the fuck? And then you see the dragon come in, and they just knew it was over. They're like, bail! Bail! I'm surprised the dragon...
forgot at first. When I first heard the dragon roar, I thought for a second, like, what? Is Dany going to come up here and save them all?
No. No, Dany's going to have to kill her baby. Again.
Yeah. Brought the wall down. Oh, man.
Well, half the wall. Just a giant chunk that let 100,000 at least army through, if not larger than that now.
At the moment you start to think like, hey, maybe everything's going to be okay, they do a good job of just showing you like, nope, everyone's fucked. Everyone's definitely fucked.
That's why I said, fuck. Just fuck. Because at that moment you're just like, the North's fucked right now. The North's literally fucked. Like next season it's going to be pretty much Jon's going to land and have to just start finding whites right away. And they're probably going to have to...
Winter has come. It's snowing in King's Landing. Everything's going to freeze over, and now there's no wall protecting anybody. And
yep.
They have a fucking ice dragon.
I think they're going to have to bail on Winterfell. They're going to have to strategically remove themselves from the north. And the place they'll have to probably end up going would be to Walder Freys. Because there they'll have a river, and they'll have Walder's defensive position.
I don't think the winters are really going to do much. It's going to freeze over.
Yeah. They're fucked.
They're so
fucked. That dragon breathing?
I don't know. It seems like it's just like ice rocks or something.
The wall was just made of ice. Magical ice,
yes.
But ice.
And what that dragon is essentially doing, if it's not fire, then I would think that it's ice. So basically that
it looks like a blue fire.
Sure, but fire is still fire, and even blue fire would fuck up a white, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So, is the white dragon just immune to its own fire?
No, I think it's some other magic. It's some magic beam.
Yeah, it's magical.
Alright. Alright.
Maybe it won't be immune to the orange fire of a regular dragon.
I hope so. I hope that's all it would take. It's just a quick burst of flame for that dragon to be fucked.
Oh, I imagine there's going to be
shit.
a giant aerial battle between Daenerys on Dragon and him on his.
What if
The third?
what if all the dragons are immune to whatever they can breathe, and so they can only take them down physically?
Yeah.
That makes a much better fight.
So a Dragonstone tipped scorpion bolt. About all you can do at that point.
John will just jump off the dragon, do a dive into the dragon with his sword.
No, yeah, I actually agree with Andrew on that one. That would be way better television to see John jump off one of Daenerys' dragons with his Valyrian sword and just stab the living piss out of that dragon. I would watch that. That would be fucking cool. That'd be way more satisfying than a fucking bolt from a scorpion with fucking dragon stone on top of it.
Yeah, it would.
Because that dragon could move.
Yeah.
It seemed to be very agile, even compared to the other dragons.
Yeah, I was expecting it to kind of have some bit of zombie movement, be like barely able to fly or something, but no.
I think it's because the Night King was able to get the body so fresh.
Yeah, maybe. Still has holes in the things and stuff.
Yeah, it's still undead, but it's magical, so that's fine.
Oh, man.
I mean, which is kind of, I think it's bullshit that there were holes in the wings to begin with, because the wings
Yeah.
were never damaged during the fight, were they? It was just a big hole in the side from the spear, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty much a neck wound that killed it.
But
Right.
if you remember,
And so that,
the dragon
then
did
it dropped
kind of
into the water.
blow up when it went down.
Yeah,
It kind of blew up, though, so, you know.
Because, damn, the Night King's a badass. Oh, man. So who's your money on to be the one to kill the Night King?
Arya.
Yeah?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I think that's what fans want, is Arya to do it.
No, I personally believe that she's going to kill the mountain, and she's going to snake it right in front of the hound. Hound's going to be trying to kill the mountain, but she's going to cut the line. It's like, nope, he's mine.
She took the hound off her name list.
No, the mountain. She's going to kill the mountain.
She's going to kill the mountain in front of the hound?
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Wasn't that the interaction between the hound and the mountain, that the hound was like, you know who's coming for you? He meant himself.
He meant himself.
Yeah,
he meant himself.
I think
he's like,
is going to go at it with his brother, and right before the hound's able to kill the mountain, or vice versa, right before the mountain is about to kill the hound, Arya's going to jump in and fucking kill the mountain.
Yeah?
That's what I think is going to happen.
Okay, so next season we have 6 episodes. How
Is that all?
many? Yeah, that's it. It's just gonna be a short season. They're each supposed to be like an hour and a half long, though.
I think it's just all going to be war and battle and fighting. There's no going to be. They're over with the storyline of the conniving and the politics, other than Cersei.
Okay, so I got $20 saying that Winterfell doesn't make it past episode 2.
Yeah, I think Winterfell's going to fall very fast. Like, seeing that army marching through, I think they're going to bail from the north a bit.
Actually, I take that back. I'm going to say the first episode, Winterfell's going down.
Yeah, the fall of Winterfell.
Do you guys think that these zombies are going to take out Eastwatch and then immediately head west instead of south?
I think they're going to move they're going to kill as many people in the north as they can before they march down even further. Because what the Night King's doing is he's trying to build his army to be as massive as it can, and every time they kill someone, that's a number to their army.
That's fine, but I don't think these guys have any idea of what's below the wall. It's not like they have a map. So why would they immediately stop going south and instead immediately take a turn west?
We don't know how much the Night King knows. And I was reading information on the Night King. Like, they did him slightly different in the show than in the books. But in the books, he used to be he was like the 37th Knight Commander in the books, where John is the 997th Knight Commander.
Is that so? Oh.
So
well, he might have an idea then.
He might have an idea of things more than you'd expect. And I imagine he has ways of gathering information because he's mystical himself.
Do you think maybe they will march along the wall and just take the whole wall out?
Nah. That seems like a waste of time.
Yeah.
Well, what are they doing at Castle Black, do you think?
Nothing. They'll probably fall back to reinforce the main armies.
Yeah, probably. I imagine they had someone run across the wall from Eastwatch to run just straight down to them and go, "Yo, wall's breached. Wall is now worthless." The wall
How big is the White Army? Do they
100,000.
Do you think that
100,000 at least?
Do you think what we've seen of them is all that they have, though? I mean,
yes.
they've been preparing for a couple hundred years.
Sure. There's not really that many people north of the wall, though, so they don't really have that much in terms of resources to draw on.
Yep. And there could be more forces and stuff. Like, it was a rough estimate that Daenerys, when she was like, there's at least 100,000 from what she could see.
But I'm thinking we haven't even seen them all, you know? I mean, they have small squads and stuff that go out, so, I mean, why wouldn't they have a separate army on the west side or something?
Well, it's because they're marching.
What, their reserve force?
Yeah.
No, you guys stay back here. We don't need you. Just, if we all die, you guys then just, go ahead and come up and keep fighting.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he's gathered all of his army.
They can send out in waves.
Well, they have nothing to hold. The only reason you'd have reserve forces is if you have anything to defend. They're not trying to defend anything. They're just trying to kill everyone. So they'll probably spread out through after they pass the wall. You'll probably have a force starting to head south of the White Army. You'll probably have one head west in every direction. They'll probably break into smaller groups to kill villagers and people like that. So they're probably going to spread out now that they're past the wall. That was probably the front of the force. If anything was left behind the wall, it's probably small little units that are still catching up.
And I'm going to push back on that Winterfell is going to fall, because I think they're going to all get their fucking Dragonstone. And I think every man, woman, and child in the north has been training, and I think they're going to do just fucking fine. And I think what you said is right, that the Night Army is going to splinter, and one is going to head west, and one's going to head south, and whatever. And the small faction that heads west is going to get its fucking bell rung. That's what I believe. You guys can say Winterfell's going to fall, but I think they're going to kick some ass.
Even if they're spreading out and such, they're going to get to Winterfell before anyone that was down in that meeting is going to be able to get up to Winterfell.
But Winterfell still has the northern forces, and they still have the Knights of the Vale. And
that's where everyone in the north flees to. So they're going to have every man, woman, and child that was able to flee. And they're all going to be trained, and they're all going to get a spear, and they're going to fuck some shit up.
Are they going to be able to take out that ice dragon?
I think...
Well,
All right,
it
so
depends.
I'm banking on the fact that the Ice Dragon isn't going to join the Western Front. I think that I am betting that the Ice Dragon will head south.
I'm thinking that that's going to be the season opener. They're going to just, tug on people's heartstrings right away. That's going to be how the first episode ends, with Winterfell going down.
Well,
yeah, I
how
see
long
the
do we
winner.
have to wait to find out?
I got $20 on
2
it.
years.
2 years? Shit's not coming out for 2 years?
Yeah.
Fuck with this
Like-
presidency. We might not last that goddamn long.
Yeah.
Because again, last season's just going to be all major battles, and those are a lot harder to film than just talking
Yes,
in
they
a
are.
corridor.
You're absolutely right.
Well, total, they're going to have more footage than they had this season, because it's every episode's supposed to be like an hour and a half long.
Well, each episode's pretty much going to be a movie.
Yeah.
And it's just going to, they're going to have a fun time with all the animation and CGI they're going to have to be doing.
The length of the fucking shows is impressive in and of itself, is it not? I mean, say nothing of the quality of the programming, but the fact that every week they're able to come out with an hour and a half fucking show.
Yeah.
Well, think about all the fucking money that they have. I mean,
they did really well.
Even
The
just
show's really popular.
Yeah, insanely popular. This next season's I mean, they got even more money going into this next season than they had in this one. So I mean,
well, this is the season everyone's been waiting for. Everyone's been waiting for the War of the Undead.
Yeah.
Winter has finally come.
Winter's finally come. That's what we've been waiting for 7 seasons, is for the fight with the White Walkers and the Whites. And they've tied up most of their loose ends, other than Cersei.
I have a theory.
You're odd.
I have a theory.
Who's in the same boat with Cersei? What? What's your theory?
Well, I think that's going to... Well, first I have a question before the theory. Do you think Theon is going to catch on to the fact that Euron isn't headed back to the Iron Islands?
Oh, yeah, because Theon's heading to the Iron Islands, and he might see what's going on there and be able to warn the others. Hey, Theon's not at the Iron Islands after I just saved my sister. Nor is majority of his fleet.
Yeah, Theon might be successful in saving his sister because Euron's not going to be there. So
do we know
We
don't know that she's at the Iron Islands, though, do we? She could just be a prisoner on a boat.
Could
That's
be.
true, but
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't.
I want to predict, at least my hope, that Theon catches wind of it early, even before he gets to the Iron Islands somehow.
Yeah.
And that he is able to intercept somehow over at Essos, and he becomes the leader of those 20,000 fucking mercenaries, and ends up using them either against Cersei or with Jon Snow or whatever, and that will be his motherfucking redemption.
Man,
I think that
Cersei's
somehow Theon's going to end up being the most important character in the series finale. And he's going to end up being doing something that's going to save everyone, and he's going to be like Gollum at the end of Lord of the Rings. He just ended up having just some really important thing he needed to do.
Yeah. Yeah, we got them all. Fuck with all these giant trucks past me, but we're going to see what goes on with Theon. That just might be just a minor side story, or it could turn huge.
Oh, okay.
God
I'm
damn
excited
it.
to see those white giants. I'm excited to see them fight, because those motherfuckers are going to be really hard to take out.
Yeah, we don't know how easy it is to kill them with dragon glass. We know that dragon glass can kill them, but do they have to hit something vital? Does it have to go deep? Or does a little paper cut with it count?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think any of the Giants are going to die until whatever turn that dies. I think they're going to just keep going until they get dropped by, their master dropping.
Do you think that maybe somehow, because you remember how, but is Brand still marked by the Night King? We don't know how long that mark lasts. Because I was thinking maybe Brand might be able to set up some type of protective field around Winterfell to keep the Night King at bay for a little bit.
No, well, I don't know about that, but that does answer my question as to why they would head west. If he marked him, then that might mean he knows exactly where the three-eyed raven is. They have
that's true.
Or whatever.
Yeah. Hopefully Brand's keeping an eye out, and then he's going to be like, Ravens everyone! Ravens everyone! Walls down! Walls down!
I mean, if nothing else, I think that they would head to Winterfell because that's where the roads are going to lead. They're going to get onto the road, and the road's going to lead them to Winterfell. I mean, there's no.
I don't see White Walkers using roads very much.
I think they could, like if they want to. I mean, why not?
They're going to have
a Centurion lead them towards more people, and the more they want to find more people so that they can convert more to their army. They want to go to where there's the most people. So they follow a road, I would think.
Oh, man. Vale's probably one of the safest places right now other than that dragon.
Yeah.
Because there's only one entrance into the Vale, and it's through a big canyon guarded by a giant wall.
And no one knows about that dragon yet.
Except for any potential survivors of Eastwatch. Maybe.
Yeah.
Hopefully one or two survived, got out, and was like, there's a dragon! There's a dead dragon!
Well, Brand knows about the dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Brand should know.
Yeah, you should know.
Yeah, I'm sure some of the crows stuck around to watch the fucking dragon blast the shit out of the wall. I'm sure he's well aware.
Well, no, I don't think you...
Sound the alarm and get everyone into Winterfell.
Yeah. Oh, man, it's going to be an intense first few episodes of the next season.
It's just going to be non-stop, just carnage.
You know what I can't wait to see? When the Siege of Winterfell happens, do you think Sansa will put some armor on?
Yeah, probably like Sansa.
I don't think so.
Yeah. No, I want to see Sansa in some nice breastplate.
Well, is there anything else we need to add? Because it's kind of getting late for quite.
Yeah, fucking, I mean, that's the time.
Any final thoughts? Any final theories before we take this up again next year?
I thought it was 2 years.
You mean 2 years from now? But yeah, no. Final thoughts is the North is tough.
Remember that black pirate? Is he ever going to come up again?
A pirate?
Who?
He was
the one that.
I think he was friends with the Ender.
No,
he's over in Essos, and he'll have some. He'll pop in.
He'll have something to do with Iran and that Golden Army thing.
Yeah.
He'll be engaged.
I hope so. Anyway, that's all I have.
Oh, it's just going to be great.
Yeah. All right. Well, we look forward to it. And you guys can hear our thoughts about it. We'll just listen to this next year. Just listen to TVBS. We'll be doing it, I'm sure.
All right, guys. I'm going.
All right. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for being on.
Oh, yeah.
No problem, man.